Hey guys, as you can see, I still have not torn this thing down. I've been watching a lot of videos and some comments and what have you, and there's been, well, I haven't been the only one experiencing some inconsistencies with this particular marker. Ruin Rebel just did a video today where he removed the restrictor from a 16 joule version and lost power. So there's something strange with these things, and I haven't figured it out yet. So before I tear it down, I want to shoot as many air delivery methods as possible. So today I'm going to do HBA. It's almost, there's like 2,700 PSI in there. I'm just going to do it the most awkward way I know how, and that's using the MCS adapter with it just screwed right in the back. So that'll be test number one. And test number two, I know might seem strange, but it's a 2 times CO2 adapter from MCS. But I'm going to use it in the same manner with their adapter and insert it into the back of the marker and see if there's any change in the performance of this. I'm going to shoot the same balls I was shooting in the last video where my marker suddenly became consistent. It was shooting around 220 to 230 FPS. With a 3.7 gram Canada Riot Ball. So I want to see if there's any major difference, kind of just swapping back and forth. So we'll test the pressure on the bottle. I did change my gauge. If you guys go way back in the videos in the beginning, I had a just a little dye gauge on here, a 1/8 inch dye gauge. That was not oil filled, and they do work. They are just not as accurate as an oil filled gauge. So to run 1/8, all these oil filled gauges are like 99.9% 1/4 inch NPT thread. And all your paintball standard fittings are 1/8. So you need to run an adapter down, so a reducing bushing down to 1/8. You can see it there. So there's the 1/4 on the gauge, the adapter, and then it steps down to 1/8 and goes into my trusty output pressure gauge. So just screw it in here. And step around here, so you can see it's at 0, and then I'll just crack this gog. And let's get the oil where you can see it properly. So that is 950 PSI output pressure on this tank that I'm going to use. It's pretty warm in the garage today. It's 28. Summer just isn't giving up yet. I'm guessing this output pressure right now is probably equivalent to CO2. Usually around 22 degrees Celsius. I think it's like 72 Fahrenheit. My CO2 gauge reads about 900 PSI. So it's a little bit warmer today, 28. I'm guessing it probably just crept up there, maybe 950, which is right in line with this. So without further ado, I already got the Riot Balls loaded up in here. So screw this guy in here. You can see it's quite substantial. Air it up. You probably couldn't even see me airing that over here, but yeah, pin did pop. Safety glasses. So 16 rounds in here. I'll try and bang them all off for you guys. Ooh, that's a lot harder to hold with that thing on the back. 136. Ouch. $126. $124. $124. I'm just gonna stop it right there. So, previously, now it was shooting consistent, 124, 126, but using those same balls with the two 12-gram CO2s installed in the factory tube, this was hitting 220 to 230. So it's lost a lot of energy going to HPA in this most ridiculous fashion. And this is approximately the same output as the 2 times CO2. Obviously CO2, there's some expansion that happens in the barrel, but that's no bueno. So I'll just empty this one off. I did close that, didn't I? Yeah. It's still got. Still gonna let me shoot here. Too many rounds. Okay, well, let's chrono one of those. So the air is off right now, but it had a little more snap in it. No, just my imagination. I can tell you right now, this is off. So having this in the end here in the 7.5 joule version, it sure is trapping a lot of air in here. Usable air, might I add. Just out of curiosity. So I'm empty now, and it's still off. Let's just see how many. Hear it dying down now. Well, maybe that'll let me screw it off now. Oh, there we go. Obviously, I had to deplete some of that air to get this tank screwed off the back here. And it's still a lot of air trapped in there. So there are some reasons for that I won't jump into right now. But see, this is exactly why I want to shoot it like that. Those types of behaviors are tells of what's going on, what's happening inside here. So I'm gonna load this guy back up here. Oops. We'll see if I can demonstrate I've gotten better at this. 5 more. Should be a full 16 in the tube. That would be 16. Oh, jeez. Now this is the part that I still struggle with a little bit. I found, just gotta wiggle this guy a little bit. There you go. And it is starting to, it might be tough to tell, but it's starting to wear in a little there. And it seems to be making it easier on myself. And hey, that wasn't too bad from when I first started doing this, right? All right. So I already got CO2s, 2 brand new Crossmans in there. They're oiled. Not gonna bother dropping any oil in there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna send her on through. All right. So we're gonna air this guy up. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Last time I used this adapter with this adapter, it leaked in my HDP50. It's in there good and tight, so. Nope. Okay. See that? Pins up, screwed in there. Definitely not as terrible with that on there. I mean, yeah, okay, it's terrible. Well, let's see what it shoots. .158, hotter than the HPA. Still hasn't quite reached what I was seeing in the factory tube yet. 176. It's climbing. That was shot number 2, so shot number 3. 182, still climbing. Shot number 4. 186. Shot number 5. 188. It's only climbing marginally. Yeah, come here. So that's a behavior that, if you've been watching some of these other videos out there, that seems to be an ongoing thing with this. So if you're going to use this for home defense, can't be waiting for the shot, for your FPS to come up, like counting off shots for it to rise. It needs to be ready to go. And so far this hasn't done that. I don't remember what I'm at, shot 6. A little bit of talking in between 200. Shot number 7. 198. Shot number 8. 196. Now it's falling. $198. Seems to be holding right around there. $198. It would appear that's it right there. Yeah. So it's leveled off there. Take it for what it's worth. because I'm using this adapter obviously, but that behavior is very similar to what it was doing even just with the 12 gram loaded in here. And I was just hoping to see if there's something different happened, but it took 6 shots to get up to that 198 where it's holding right now. Now, previous video was holding at 220. Why? I don't know. What gives, right? I'll finish this off for you guys. I'll just pump them into the trap there, but there's one more thing I want to do, and I don't have any at the moment. Before I open this thing up, I want to plug a 90 gram in to the adapter to see if the behavior changes at all. If somebody's out there has got one before me, get on it. Save me the effort. Okay, we'll finish her up. See all that talking? Sound like it got a little hot. Yeah, a little bit warmer. 204. There's no time for stalling when you need it, is there? It's got to work. That's it. Okay, well, what day is it today? Monday. I had a lot of days off. Gotta go back to work. Try and get some 90 grams to try, hopefully for the weekend, because I really want to juice this thing up a little bit. I want to go in armed with everything I know about how it's behaving. And I'll do my best to do a teardown. It's probably going to be a difficult and long process, so be patient. Oh, one more quick thing. Alex, Less Lethal Power from Facebook gave me this little tip. So for ultra realism, so normally you have to rack the gun back and load your ball, you know, and put your loading ramp in and all that jazz, and then you put in the 4 position. So your first shot is ready to go. Just like that. He explained to me. I haven't done this yet, so hopefully shit don't go flying everywhere. Open the tube, magazine tube. Take the spring out. The follower out, which is this butt plug looking thing. Grab your balls, your projectiles. Well, I maybe shouldn't have grabbed so many balls. Just drop them in the tube. No loading gate required. And there's a bonus to this, which I hope works. Like I said, I haven't tried this yet. Take your butt plug, the dongly end down. Doesn't matter, it rotates 360 degrees, so plop it in like that. So that's 16 in there. You can see it's pretty much almost right at the tip there. I don't know how easy this is gonna be. I need a chair for this actually. I'm really gonna be all over the place here. So I already see a problem with this, and that's why I put a full 16 in there. Probably should have put less. Be a lot easier. So you got to put your followers in, your follower spring back in, and then you got to compress it all down. Let's just do it. Probably won't do this many again. Or maybe I will. I mean, if you're just getting this all ready to sit against a wall somewhere in the corner, this isn't a bad way to do it. So I've managed to get the spring all the way down. Put the cap back on, make sure that spring, of course it didn't go in there properly, so it's already a fail for me. Oh, there we go, boing. All right, let's try this one more time. Determined to make this work. Like I said, I don't think I put that many in there if you're just doing this for sport, but just can't get. All right, there we go. Okay. Definitely made that more difficult on myself by putting all those balls in there, but they're in there. Now, if the idea serves correct, so trigger is depressed. I can't put the safety on because it's not cocked. But ball pops into the chamber, boom, good to go. So that initial, if you pull this out and you actually get to rack it, makes it a little more exciting, right? Anyways, that is it.